name is Azzara. I'm a hoofstock keeper here at the Seneca Park Zoo. Primarily I work with the giraffe, the zebra, and sometimes the rhino. So we do have 3 giraffe here at the zoo. They are all 2 years old right now, even though they're pretty big. They're only 2 years old. Each individual is very different, so trying to work out the best way to interact with each individual to progress in their training, but make sure that you also have a positive and trusting relationship with them. I went to school for biology, and I took a lot of animal behavior classes because I love animal behavior. I'm very interested in how animals behave. I got my first job, full-time job at an aquarium about 5 years ago. And so I've mostly worked with marine and aquatic animals, and so I'm really interested in working with giraffes just because their behaviors are very different. A lot of our work really goes into taking care of the animals, so we kind of start our day with prepping our diets, getting everything all set for the animals. My favorite parts of the day are training and enrichment, just to keeping our animals mentally and physically stimulated. I also really enjoy participating in some of our guest interaction programs. So we have our new program this summer, giraffe feeding, which is great. Our visitors will come right up and they'll actually be able to hold the lettuce right out to the giraffes, and the giraffes will use their long tongues. They'll grab that lettuce right from visitors. As we were working on getting them used to our feed deck, it was actually really interesting because you could see their personalities very much. Some of them would come up right away, some of them would be a little bit more hesitant. We want to make sure, like I said, that everything's a positive experience for them. And so we wanted to make that feed deck super positive, so we brought all their favorite tasty treats over, visitors being able to get really up close and personal with our giraffes. We like to let the visitors know who they're feeding, a little bit of information about the giraffes, and kind of try to weave in a lot of the information that we like to put into a keeper chat and information like that into our feed deck experience, so that visitors really can make that connection with the individual animals that they're feeding. I love when people ask questions because you're never going to find something out if you don't ask. Visitors here, sometimes they'll be talking amongst themselves and they're like, I have a question, but I don't know if I should ask. Always ask. And for us as keepers, I think it's also our responsibility to go up to people and say, hey, I heard you have a question, would you like to ask me anything, and if I don't know the answer, I'll find someone that does. So if you have a question and you see a keeper, always ask.